Hey everyone, I'm a bit late today. Again, I'm sorry for that. I had a few IRL things to take care of. But today we're looking at Summoner Rydia, whom I pulled from my tickets. I'm not too sad about this. I like Rydia's sprite, it's so cool, especially the Brave Shift sprite, which you can see on display here with the Mist Dragon. It's a lovely sprite, and the LB animation is really cool as well. So let's talk about Rydia today. In the base form, Rydia is an Ice LB chainer. And in the Brave Shift, she is literally Ice Terra. Single hit, Ice Evoke LB. So let's check out her abilities, passives, etc. In the base form, she literally has 2 abilities and 3 magic spells. One single Grandis, that is the disappointing type of Grandis with 280 magic, 30% ice amp, LB gauge filled to max, 60 if you have her LB leveled, that is. And yeah, 200 LB damage. Other than that, she's got that 320 magic increase. Oh, I only calculated her with 300 magic. No, never mind. It's fine. Anyway, she's got that 320 magic for herself, which is cool. That's nice. But I wonder why this isn't on her Grandis, but instead it's on Mist Dragon's protection. It's oh well. And for magic, she has a Tornado, Blizzaga, and a Thunder Dagger. Now, more importantly, the base form passives, there are a lot, as you can see. The smaller the kit gets, the bigger the passive side. So let's zoom in a little bit. At EX2, the usual full LB gauge, if you leveled her LB gauge, that is. EX3, static magic, 500. One thing to note is that she increases modifiers of everything but her LB. So sad, but oh well. Would have liked it if it were the LB, honestly. She has 200 true double hand magic innately, so you need a little bit more. Seer of the Future, which is pauses STMR, will handle the rest. She also has only 5x cap innately, so you need that SOS Lightning STMR because she's using her own. Other than that, 200% Fairy Killer, 150 Reaper Killer innately. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. The base form Limit Burst, it's a stacking LB. Starts off at 170x, you gotta cast it twice with 40x increases each time, and it maxes out at 250x. Bolting Strike variant too, so it's a little bit different than the original Bolting Strike, but it still perfectly chains, I think, with the original Bolting Strike. It's 27 hits, so yeah, it's all good. Now, considering this is a 250x, she's a mage, no variants yet in brackets. But even when the variants change for major supplies in 4 to 5 months, she won't be relevant in that regard, sadly, because 250x is still 100x below current premium units, and by the time we get that mage variance fix, she'll be long gone from the meta. I mean, she isn't meta at all anymore, even yet now. And the Brave Shift, more of the same, basically, same old, Grandis and Mist Dragon's protection, but she also gains the Frozen Breath, which is an Ice Evoke Chaos Wave chain, so very much like Terra in that regard. Yeah, and one new addition, and that is the Unleashed Evocation Summoner Rydia. Now, for some reason, the wiki just copied this from the JP page, but what this is Leviathan is 100 SPR, a 100% SPR field for the entire, for the party. Ashura is 100% attack, and Behemoth is 100% magic, both fields. Other than that, she has or retains the 200 TDH modifier or passive, so you still need pauses STMR to max this out immediately. She also has 5x cap, so you need to fill that out with SOS Lightning's STMR. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The LB is another 80x ice evoke damage. She also decreases ice by 130% in the process. The imperil happens before the damage, so that's rather nice. And yeah, with the usual suspects, aka Yuna STMR and Yuna on the party, she reaches 140x, just like Luna, Freya and Terra. Alright, the TMR and STMR. TMR is a materia with 30% Evo magic, 4 LB crystals per turn. And truth be told, that 4 LB crystals per turn is rather good. It's actually one of the better LB filler TMRs that we've gotten. There aren't that many good, and if they're good, they're mostly STMRs. So in terms of LB fill, the STMR is surprisingly good. But otherwise, because for anyone else other than Evokers, this is just an LB materia. So it's just okay, but honestly, for LB fill, top notch. Not gonna lie, top notch. And the STMR clothes with 15 defense, 60 spirit and 60 magic on it. It also has 40% Evo magic, 30% Evoke damage and a whopping 100% Esper stats, 500 static magic for Rydia variants too. So insane, the whole package is really good, insanely good for all Evoker DPS, and it's also best in slot for Yuna, for that matter, and obviously best in slot for Rydia. But I'd say the amount of times where you want to play Rydia and Yuna on the same team, or yeah, it's not going to happen, I believe. But it has good stats in general, and you're probably gonna see me use this at some point whenever I use a dark team and Yuna is on this for her dark field. She will most likely wear this STMR. So not too shabby actually. And the vision card. It's a carbon copy from Kane's vision card, but instead of attack, it's just magic. So 100 magic base at level 10, 50 magic at level 4, 25 LB at level 7 passive, and at level 10 the passive is 500 static. Magic for Final Fantasy IV units, aka herself. So it's a great card for Final Fantasy IV units. Super meh outside, and 100 magic feels vastly outdated. We got way better ones. And yeah, let's get to the damage calculations, etc. Now, one of my viewers pointed out that I was missing the Spear Imperil, so I included this. Thank you, guy in the chat who proposed that change. You've got a keen eye. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, as always, if you want to read through all of this, pause the video for a moment, check it out, and if you see any mistake or anything missing, let me know and I will add it for next week's unit. So here are the Summoner Rydia builds. I got two, because she is one of those cases where you may be interested in using the new global exclusive card. So the top build has the vision card, Warrior of the Azure Crystal. Please note this build has Mobius Ring in it, because the builder apparently doesn't realize the vision card allows dual wielding, but Rydia is calculated with 2 Ravenheart. You need 2 Ravenheart in this build for the full 200 true dual wield cap. So please keep that in mind. I hope that big red text field is enough of a hint that this isn't correct as it is displayed. At the bottom we have a true double hand build. That one is easy to do. Funnily enough, the builder, when you actually try to build this, the builder will not use double Yuna necklace. I don't understand why the builder thinks it's better, but when you insert double Yuna necklace, it does deal more damage. So for some reason, the builder isn't as reliable anymore as it used to be. So I had to actually do this by myself. But yeah, those are the builds that we are comparing here. And while the top build has less magic, it has more Evo magic. It has 300 LB, 300 Evoke, which the bottom build at True Double Hand doesn't reach. It only has 300 LB, but 230 Evo magic and 295 Evoke damage. So that is a difference, and it shows. The difference though, as you can see, she's at the bottom, by the way, if you're looking for her. The difference between True Dual Wield and True Double Hand is very small. The True Dual Wield build is 1.26% ahead of the True Double Hand build. So whether you have that card or not, it really won't make a difference. And I do want to reiterate yesterday's conclusion again, that the same applies to Kayn. As you can see, also Kayn 2 doesn't really benefit too much from the global exclusive card. In fact, Kayn deals a little bit less with the global exclusive vision card. So that is absolutely fine. It's totally fine if you skip this card, at least for now. We don't know what's coming in the future. But regarding Kayn and Rydia, it is okay to skip the card. Rydia is the strongest evocation DPS in the game, hands down. There is no one who can compare, not even Yuna. But what does it say? I mean, she's barely above. No, she isn't even above Chao. So Chao should have been higher up on the list. Yeah, I will fix that for my next review. But as you can see, Chao, who got released a few weeks ago, is stronger than Rydia, and that doesn't bode well for a new unit, does it? So yeah, how does she fare no matter? Oops, that typo. Excuse me for the typo. It's fine though. So she is the strongest evoker due to her magic field, and the magic field was incorporated in the calculation. So I calced her with 500 magic instead of 400. And she does have the niche Esper fields to reiterate again, 100% attack, magic, and spirit, with Ashura, Bahamut, and Leviathan respectively. The Groundless of hers is rather disappointing at 280 magic, 30 amp, 200 LB. The kid, as you've seen, super lame. But on the other hand, her Super Trust Master is really good. Really good. So should you pull for Rydia? Again, I want to reiterate what I also mentioned yesterday. The increased pity cost really sucks. I copied this from Kayn, as is apparent. So excuse me for that. She's sold at almost premium value without being a premium unit. She doesn't have the premium unit features. She is basically STMR bait, and her damage is weak, and her fields are too niche to be meta. But yeah, all in all, I feel like, and this should be the conclusion of the whole review, is she is a very good off-banner to get. So whenever I off-banner her, I won't be too sad, because I think she's a decent off-banner. And as always, never lapis pull if you can't afford to pity. And that is it for today. A rather short review, but it's fine. We'll have more to talk about next week for sure. Thank you all for watching. I'll be doing my graph budget guide now, so we'll see each other later today. And if you're not interested in a true Weltall budget guide, have a wonderful rest of the Saturday morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're from. See you then. Bye bye.